Good morning, my dear ones. Are you ready for the revision? Evening, 6 o'clock, the question paper will be sent. So, prior to that, let's just prepare what? Prepare for the examination. So, take page number 36. First, we are going to learn the poem. So, poem should be written line by line. What do you mean by line by line? Yes, how it is given in the book. Can you see? How is it given here? See, this is the first line. Now, you are not able to write this in the first line. Sometimes you may have no space. So, what you do is write that balance in the next line. And do not follow this line with what you written on the first line. So, you have to write the next line below that line. Okay, that is how you need to write the poem. So, let's just begin and see how it is written in the book. Same way you have to write it in the answer sheet. So, when you are learning, learn the entire poem. It can be last 8 lines or first 8 lines. So, when you learn the full poem. Okay, so let's begin. What's the first line? 2 little clouds and there is a comma. All the punctuation marks you should write. So that's when you get the full mark. Okay. I'll give you full marks still, but you have to learn to write it with the punctuation marks. 2 little clouds, one summer's day. When you write summers, apostrophe and then write the S. Don't write the S together with the R. Apostrophe S. One summer's day. 2 little clouds, comma, then one summer's day. Again there is a comma. When flying through the sky. Now the spelling through, T-H-R-O-U-G-H. T-H-R-O-U-G-H. Through the sky. Again for the second line there is a comma. Then third line is little bit longer line. They went so fast. They went so fast. Comma. They bumped their heads. Bumped. B-U-M-P-E-D is bumped. There. Here it is used there because there are 2 clouds. T-H-E-I-R. They are not there. T-H-E-I-R. There means the clouds' heads. They bumped each other. Their heads. They are also common. And the next line, the fourth line has got a full stop. And both began to cry. Began means started to cry. B-E-G-A-N, began to cry. That is the fourth line, and fourth line has got a full stop. First line has got a comma. Second line also comma. Third line comma. Fourth line full stop. Now the next line. And one more thing I want to remind you is every single line is begin with a capital letter. In the poem, every line is started with a capital letter. Next one, old father son looked out and said. Now the fifth line is old father son looked out and said. And there are 2 dots given there. Okay. Oh, exclamation mark. Never mind, my dears. I'll. Here it is written I'll, not I will. It's a short form of I will, I'll send my little fairy folk. What is it? Folk, F-O-L-K. To dry your falling tears. There again quotation mark and full stop. Now we are moving on to the next page, 37. One fairy came in violet. How do you spell violet? V-I-O-L-E-T, violet. And one wore indigo, wore. Where past tense is wore, W-O-R-E, wore. One wore indigo. Indigo means dark blue color is called indigo. I-N-D-I-G-O, indigo. In blue, green, yellow, orange, red, they made a pretty row. Pretty means beautiful. P-R-E-T-T-Y, pretty. R-O-W, row means a line. They wipe the cloud tears was all away, wiped, W-I-P-E-D, wiped. The cloud tears, that means, yes, the clouds tears, they all wiped it away. And then from out the sky, upon the line, the sunbeams made. S-U-N-B-E-A-M-S is sunbeams. They hung their gowns to dry. Gowns means the clothes to dry. So, learn the poem thoroughly. Learn on both page number 36 and 37. It can be from first half or from the second half. Okay, now let's move on to the question answers. Next set is the question answers. So let me take the questions. Please wait. Okay, so we'll start with the question answers. 1 minute. Okay. Now, the first question I'm just going to read out is, where does Manu go to play? What happens there? Where does Manu go to play? Manu go to play in the, yes, he's roaming around. 1 second, hold on. Yeah, where does Manu go to play and what happens there? Manu goes to play in the garden. There, she doesn't notice her favorite scarf slipping away. You don't have to write slipping down, slipping away, and then lying on the ground. So, how do you spell favorite? Spell the word favorite. 1 minute, I will just write it on the board. How do you write fave? F-A-V, favorite. O-U-R-I-T-E. F-A-V-O-U-R-I-T-E is favorite. When you write the letters, all the letters should not be like close to one another. See, each letter should be away from the don't write it so congested, that's what I mean. Let there be little gap between each letter, only then you will be able to understand the letters in a word. F-A-V-O-U-R-I-T-E is favorite. F-A-V-O-U-R-I-T-E, favorite. Favorite what? Scarf. How do you spell scarf? S-C-A-R-F is scarf. Slipping. S-L-I-P-P-I-N-G, slipping. S-L-I-P-P-I-N-G is slipping. So we repeat that answer once again. Manu goes to play in the garden, full stop. There she doesn't notice her favorite scarf slipping away and then lying. How do you spell lying? L-Y-I-N-G, lying on the ground. So it slipped and then what happened? It was lying on the ground. That's what happened when Manu went to play in the garden. Now, the first question is, why does Manu trying on a new dress? Yes, there is a reason. It is a birthday. Yes. Manu was trying on a new dress because the next day means the day which is going to be, it is going to come. That is next day. Next day is her birthday. So, because it was her birthday, she was trying on a new dress. Third question, why does Manu leave the scarf on? Yes, when she went to play, she had the scarf on. Manu leaves the scarf, leaves. Manu leaves the scarf on because it is windy. Yes, the breeze was blowing and it was very chill. Chill means cold. Windy, and she is going to play in the garden. And what she was going to do? Yes, she was going to play in the garden so that cold wind, it will blow and it get into the ears, and sometimes you may have earache or you get throat trouble. So that is why she was wearing a scarf. Who is Arati? Arati is her best friend. Why does Manu look at the gift in surprise? Yes, she looked at the gift in surprise because yes, she found something on the gift. Manu looked at the gift in surprise because the gift had a favorite red scarf tied around her. Favorite scarf was tied around the gift. That is why Manu was so surprised. Okay. Now the next question, we move on to lesson 1 minute. Okay, lesson 4 we finished. Now lesson 5 question answers. You please go through it. Okay, so that let me come back with the next video.